Tobias-Spears, and I am the Assistant Director for Access, Diversity, and Inclusion Programs and the Senior Coordinator for the LGBT Resource Center here on campus. Part of what makes an LGBT Resource Center important is students need to be able to see people who look like them, who identify like them, who experience the world in similar ways. And I think that when you have that on a college campus, students feel like the campus is about them. I worked in residence life for 7 years. I lived in Atlanta. I was working at Georgia Tech, and I identify as gay. I was working at a community center for LGBTQ plus youth, and also working in student affairs at Georgia Tech. And so I really wanted to do both of those things in one place, in one position. And so I wound up at BGSU working in the Access, Diversity, and Inclusion Programs area. I'm passionate about students self-actualizing, right? Students sort of coming into their own in terms of how they walk through the world, right? So their identities, feeling empowered. I love when students come to those realizations, right? That they have privilege, they have access, they have power in certain ways, and they begin to use those things to create a better world. I didn't have an undergraduate experience where I had like straight A's or had like a 3.5 GPA. I actually was a poor kind of student. You know, I didn't do really well. But I did have those moments where I was really proud of myself. For instance, I was an RA and I did really good programming, or, you know, being the president of the Black Student Union, Black Alliance. I think those are also, you know, some of my favorite times during undergrad. I do have an annual event that is my complete favorite, and it's called Big Gay Welcome. And it is a program that we host here in the LGBT Resource Center. It's a Welcome Week event, and it features students, community members who come to the university to perform drag, king, queen, you know, do spoken word, sing. It's really fun. Lots of people come out to it, and they get to see that, you know, BG is a place that's for them. What inspires me are students. Students, you know, 100%. Students inspire me. They inspire me to keep going, to keep learning, to keep advocating for funds, to keep advocating for policy changes. And I think in my being inspired by students, I somehow inspire them. I want my legacy to be material. So I want people to see things that see these things that we've done. A bigger, more robust LGBTQ resource center, right? In a space where students see it and they feel safe. More gender neutral restrooms on campus, and also a preferred name policy. And we're working on that. So I think that will come to be. To be successful, you have to really think about every day. You know, you have to think about what is it that you want to do in the world, and you have to do that not in these milestone-like ideas, but you have to do that in, I wake up in the morning and I advocate for people, right? I think you should take every day as if it's an opportunity to do something great in the world.